sorry. I'm so sleepy, you guys.
You tired?
I'm so tired.
Oh.
I need a buffer day from con.
From con, right? Oh well.
I had to get up and teach children at 7:50 in the morning this morning.
That's crazy.
I had half a brain.
Well, in that case, let me do the intro for you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragonmount. I am mostly Tom, and that is, or mostly Crystal. And, we're your resident Dragonmount, the hosts.
Yeah,
mostly.
We're here.
Mostly human. We're mostly awake.
Between us, we probably make one full person. I think.
Yeah. I'll take it. What's up, Brock? Nomi. Oh, who's this Equina person?
Yeah, who's the aunt?
Is it Equina from?
That was my
Ocarina?
First... No. How do you not know this story?
I don't think I ever asked you.
Wow. How long have we been friends, Tom?
I've only ever called you Crystal. I never really.
I know. So that is the first character that I ever role played as on Dragonmount.com. She is a yellow Aes Sedai, and she is very close to my heart.
Okay.
Yeah, love her very much.
Oh, speaking of very
that's
close
actually
to
my
our
screen
heart.
name on Dragonmount, by the way.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Landfear. She's turned her back to us. She's a little frustrated with me because she's been a little sick for past couple days. Not eating that much and vomiting.
We don't do that.
No. But we brought her to the vet, and most of the stuff came back good. But she's got the C word.
Yeah.
Which can go fuck itself.
Yep.
But she just thinks she might just be a little sick and stressed out from the new kitty and things being moved around and stuff. So
I do not like when people move my cheese either. I get a little stressed.
So she gave us some anti-nausea stuff, and we're gonna take a couple days and then see how she's doing after that. And then we might need to get her a new scan of her belly to make sure her. I don't know what should we call. I think we need to call it like Machin Shin or Mashadar or something, because it's like a heart. Oh yay, she's. Oh no, maybe not.
Well, yeah, I have not had cancer, but I've known a lot of people who have, and you're never supposed to accept it. Like you give it a name, you give it a thing. It is.
Fuck it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, let's call it. So which
that's just kind of a mouthful. We need something shorter than that.
Yeah. We'll let chat. We need a short Wheel of Time-esque name. A Bubble of Evil. No. To name Lanfear's mass in her belly so that we can
call it. Okay, so then you could use like Bubble of Evil. You could use BOE. You could call it Bo.
Boob.
MC if you want to call it much. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
come up with something by the end.
Chat. Come up with something, and we'll figure it out. Okay. So today our awesome guest is Lanfear because North Harbor Podcast was not able to make it today, but. They are coming next week. Both of them are coming next week. We were in question we may only get one of the two sultry Aes Sedais, I guess. I was trying to think of something that's innuendo-ish, but that's all my brain could come up with. Machi?
It's Monday night, Tom. We're gonna.
Machi sounds too much like mochi, and I like mochi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll put that in the bag now. I'm not against it. Mashi. No, that's the same. Well, I'll put that in our pocket for now.
So
but they are coming next week.
What Tom is trying to say is you're stuck with just us.
Yeah, just us for today. But we had a good idea. So Crystal went to an Avatar: The Last Airbender. Well, you can tell us if it's a good idea, I guess. Crystal went to an Avatar: The Last Airbender trivia game while at con.
One of the panels Saturday night at the con was Avatar trivia, and I was like, okay, this could be, this could be fun. I was terrible. You guys never want me on a trivia team for anything. I was terrible at it, but Brock had the idea, let's take some pictures and see what Tom knows. And so we took some pictures to see how much you know about Avatar.
Yeah, she only sent me one of them this weekend, I think.
Yeah, I think I just I sent you the one that I knew, but I left it on the list tonight.
Oh yeah, and that one.
Anybody else knows?
And you know what? I'll tell everyone that one because it was easy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who knows. I'll ask it right now and give everyone a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Which bending style can innately use magnetism? The gist of it, right?
Do.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll give them a couple minutes.
Okay.
But we want you guys to pitch us questions too. So if anyone has any Avatar: The Last Airbender questions that you want to try to stump me with, post them in chat. And I'm not going to look at chat. I'll let Crystal and Rapunzel and Erin handle categorizing that and putting chat up. I'm not going to. Chat is not open on my screen. So you guys, I'll leave that up to you guys.
Nice. I like it.
And we can figure out how to, get the questions together and go that way. But what did you do at con? Did you do anything fun?
I did a lot of things that scared me at Comic-Con. Let's first be real. Okay, this is nothing like Jordan Con at all, which is nice and safe and small and bubbly and wonderful. This is Planet Comic-Con Kansas City, which I feel like they were talking like 50,000 people on Saturday, maybe more. It was a lot, and it was overwhelming, and it was scary. But I was lucky enough to get a press pass this year, which granted me some early access. And they only tell you that you get it like 8 days or 7 days, less than 2 weeks before you get to go. You find out whether or not you have it, which is panic inducing for me.
Yeah. What if you bought a ticket already?
Right. Yeah. So the only thing it really gave you was early entry, 30 minutes early. So I reached out to Tom and I was like, what do I do? Who do I tell me what I need to do? And honestly, guys, like I had 2 names that he gave me to interview, and I thought it's going to take me the whole weekend to, like, number 1, get up the courage. Number 2, find them unattended, get them willing to speak to me. I had them both done by the time I left Friday night, which was.
But we also, because we figured that Timothy Zahn and Kevin J. Anderson are both Tor authors, and technically we don't work for Tor, but Tor sponsors us. Yeah, so we can word it right so that it sounds like we're part of the in crowd or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it works. It's amazing. We get web shows that they let us do, interviews that we get to do. So yeah, you got to interview Timothy Zahn, Kevin J. Anderson, and you got to ask a ton of other celebrities questions.
Well, not a ton.
But a bunch, a few. A couple, yeah.
What's really neat about this event, in spite of being really big, is,
and funny thing, it's like smaller on the size of like Comic Cons.
Okay, I could never. I barely made it through this one.
San Diego Comic Con's like 100,000 people. No, like literally.
That's
it's insane, and a smaller area too.
A smaller area.
It's in LA.
But like, no. Oh
yeah,
my god,
it's crazy.
Anyway. It was really fun, and everybody was really accessible. I was shocked. I definitely got nervous. I was flying without a net. You guys, I haven't read anything that Timothy Zahn has written. I was like, why am I qualified to go up and talk to him? And I didn't feel qualified, but I have to tell you that both of those humans were so incredibly kind and gracious, and just really fun to talk to. And I got some help on my questions from Brock and Tom, because they have a little more Star Wars knowledge than I do, but I don't think that would have mattered. I think the 2 of them would have talked to me even if I knew absolutely nothing. They were fantastic. And yeah, I had the best time. I'm ready to go back as long as I get some sleep and some coffee.
Comic-Con and like Dragon Con and the bigger cons like that, specifically Comic-Con.
How big is Dragon Con?
Is as big or bigger. Yeah. The last year we were there was 90,000 people at Dragon Con. It was like 2018 or 2019. It was the year, COVID was like 2 weeks after like Dragon Con happened.
Everybody went to Dragon Con and got COVID.
no one, COVID wasn't a thing yet. It wasn't in the US yet. It was like seriously like less than a month before it was in the first case in the US happened. But yeah, I mean, it would have been insane. It would have been crazy. It would have been huge if it had already been there, because it would have been the first week. No one would have been anything. Like, it would have been crazy.
Hi, friend.
Roberto, what's up, man? What's going on, buddy?
I will be curious, Aaron, the final numbers. That was just what people were talking about. We were sitting for one of the panels because Saturday was busier than, like, Friday was fine. Sunday was manageable. Yeah. Saturday was insane. You couldn't, like, you walked out and there was people touching you from all four sides, just trying to move your way through the crowd.
And then a funny thing I'm not sure if you know about, because since this was your like first Comic Con is like a, you know,
as
professional, is comic. So like that, it wasn't like that's not a real Comic Con, Planet Comic Con. It's not. It is obviously a real convention, and it's big, and there's very famous people at it. But for years, all of these conventions around the country called themselves Comic Con. And I don't remember how many years ago, maybe Glenn or Snowman Garden or someone in chat remembers. It's like 10 years ago or so, maybe a little longer. Comic Con, the organization, sued all of those other cons. So any convention that has something like Planet Comic Con or whatever Comic Con or Comic Con blank, like with another name, not the name of the city, but like a name or something after it, is not a quote unquote real Comic Con. But it is, because there was no difference other than the budget between the Comic Cons. But now even the smaller ones are so big that there really almost is still no difference between the two.
Yeah, it felt like 75,000 people on Saturday.
75,000 people at this convention. So it's not like
like I said, I got in early, and day 2, I tried to just sit and film like because you have to go up an escalator to get to the floor. So I sat on the floor and tried to film, and 18 minutes in, it had not stopped moving. And I got myself real worked up that there were so many people walking into the room, and I went and found a quiet place to sit and like type up some of my interviews. And I happened to sit by a window, and there were people lined up around the block. They had them like snaking through the street, and then it was still like down the block and around the corner. I've seen online it took people like 2 hours to get in on Saturday. It was a lot. So moral of the story, it was great that I got both of those interviews done on Friday, because had I chickened out and waited until Saturday, it probably wouldn't have happened on Saturday, like at all.
Well, I'm glad your nerves held for more than just you got good content. Like, obviously, I'm glad you had a good time and you didn't have like a panic attack and stuff. I wouldn't have want that to happen.
No, not quite that bad.
But yeah, no, I totally get that feeling. And then I before I closed chat earlier, before I told everyone to put questions in there. I saw, I think it was Rapunzel or Norman Garden said something about being like surrounded by nerds is awesome or whatever. And even though it's a big commercial convention like that, it's still all, our people. Like, it's us, it's our nerddom that's there. Speaking of our nerddom that was there, I grabbed some of the pictures that you sent me, and I figured we can share a few of them. Crystal we're going to be posting the interviews, the full interviews, with Timothy Zahn, Kevin J. Anderson, and any of the other questions she managed to ask.
And then I sat through some panels too that I'm going to share.
Anything that we learned in those too. And we did learn, Crystal learned one thing. She almost got to ask him herself. I kind of wish you did. The Keith Davis. Wait, no, what? Keith David. Wow. My brain. It's like Davis.
We didn't talk about
the Spider-Man one.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. So I never got to ask him that. Because number one,
someone else did though.
I'm a chicken shit, and we were in the big auditorium, and Brock was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "No." But somebody else asked him if it was his voice in the what is the movie Spider-Man?
Brand New Day.
And he was like, "If I tell you, I'm gonna have to kill you," and that meant like kill everyone in the auditorium. So. Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid yes.
I think that's a pretty solid yes, too. So for those who don't know, if you didn't see the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, who are you? How is that possible? Mainly because within 4 days, it was viewed 1 billion with the B times, which is a lot. It's the most viewed
insane
trailer ever. Watch it now. Yeah, the Spider-Man, the Tom Holland. First of all, I've loved all of the Spider-Man movies.
Oh my god!
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot.
Glenn hasn't seen it. Reverse hasn't seen it.
Oh, you guys got to watch it. It's so good. I love the Tobey Maguire movies. I love the Andrew Garfield movies, but Tom Holland is the perfect Peter Parker and the perfect Spider-Man. He's just perfect.
Okay.
And I've loved every single moment that he's been on screen, all of the movies. But obviously, the third Tobey Maguire movie has a lot of things wrong with it. But other than that, mostly good.
Aaron, too. See, I'm in good company. These are my people.
It's crazy.
We're not among the million. How many did you say? Billion people?
Billion. Over a billion. But that was in the first 4 days. That was
okay, but I'm just
10
gonna
days
say
ago.
that, like,
anyway,
our crowd, Tom, like the numbers.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Our people, you know, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm more in tune to that shit because I have signed up for so many news alerts for like, so I could share stuff like when we're doing this.
Yeah.
That I just, you know, it pops up on my feed all the time on my phone. But anyway, there's a section of the trailer where there's only a narration going on, and it sounds very much like Keith David. Now, if you don't know who Keith David is, if you've ever seen Gargoyles, he was Goliath. He's done a lot of very...
Hold on. In the panel, he did the voice.
Goliath?
I forget. Yeah, he did. I forget what somebody asked him. Maybe Brock remembers. Somebody asked him something, and he like did just for a second. He did the voice, and it was awesome. It was so
it was probably like, you know, something about the like, when was the like, have you ever been frozen in stone for 5,000 years or something like that? Because like in the opening of Gargoyles, it says that it was like in a time of darkness where we were frozen in stone or something like that. And it's Goliath narrating it, but he's been in a ton of stuff. He's been
okay.
He was Dr.
His favorite Goliath quote.
Okay, there you go. What do you remember? Does Brock remember what it was? Because I'm curious. He's also been in a ton of movies. He would actually, I Live Again. That's a good one. He considers himself more as a regular actor than a voice actor, but a lot of his voice acting roles are like iconic roles. He also doesn't consider himself a good singer, but he's an amazing singer. He sung all the songs as Dr. Facilier and Princess and the Frog. So I don't know what he's talking about. It's just one of those like self-deprecating things that you don't think you're as good as, you know, you really are. But yeah, no, I love that dude. He's so cool. So anyway, yes, he told Crystal that, he told the people in that crowd, if I were to confirm or deny that that is my voice, I would have to kill you. So
those NDAs are real, folks.
Oh yeah. I really feel like he might be in it. And the theories I've seen around him are that he might be this one character called the Jackal, which is because there was another slight reference to the Jackal in like one scene for like a half a second, but we don't have to get too far into the weeds on that side of the Disney film verse. We're on the Star Wars. We are still
going to watch Clone Wars, you guys.
Yeah.
We will.
And to get closer to there, we'll show some pictures of Star Wars stuff that Crystal took while she was at Kansas City Planet Comic-Con.
Yes, it was so much fun. So I took a picture on Friday night with C-3PO and R2-D2 and sent it for my kid to see. And so he knew he was coming Sunday, and all he wanted was to meet C-3PO. And it's like almost the end of con on Sunday, and we haven't seen him.
Said nobody ever, by the way.
Said nobody ever, by the way. Yeah.
Whoops.
And so we decided to make like one last circle around the floor, and they were just getting ready to leave. And I told them, I was like, oh my gosh, my son has been dying to meet you, because he could be I've talked about it. He's a little timid sometimes. So this moment is actually him looking at C-3PO being like, you're my favorite droid from Star Wars. It was so fun.
You know C-3PO, you know he's never been told that. Like I feel like the odds of him ever having been told that before are slim.
They were wonderful. And I just have to say, like, all of the people who were cosplaying and were in costume this weekend at Planet Comic-Con were fantastic with the children and to take pictures with, and were so much fun. And for someone who is a little bit nervous, like my son, like made it all so accessible. It was
awesome.
It was fantastic.
So R2 was obviously, I'm guessing, remote controlled. Was there a person in the C-3PO?
Oh yes. No, he was having a full-on conversation. He was like, "Oh, I'm your favorite." Like they were having an exchange.
That is amazing. They must be so tiny.
Yeah, itty bitty.
Oh my God.
But they sounded like an adult. It definitely was an adult. Like their voice was not, they didn't have like a voice changer or anything. It was definitely a very tiny human in there, but
I can't imagine. I like that. Like that's got to be. Oh man, you can't be claustrophobic. That's for sure. You will lose your mind if you if you're even remotely claustrophobic being in that costume. That's insane.
Yep.
All right, what else we got? We got right, the one with I like this other one. It's on this. It's at the same set, but obviously a different time
or a different day.
We got the Mandos. Is this in a like?
Okay, so yeah,
it's like an Italian flag, maybe. No.
So Tom and I were talking about this before we got on air. Like, I definitely recognize that as Mandalorian armor, but I feel like it's more like I don't know anything. These all seem like special.
Maybe someone in chat remembers. I know. So there are 2 official, like Lucas and Disney backed official cosplay groups. And by the way, I'm going to get the stage going now. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, and we'll put the link for the Discord in chat, but we'll get the stage going so that we can watch the show.
Okay, hold on. Will you go back to 3PO for a second?
Sure.
Brock reminded me of something. So when we went to the panel, Sean Astin and Elijah Wood did a panel together, and he told a really funny story. I don't even remember how it came up, but basically Sean Astin was like walking through the con floor and saw C-3PO and got really excited and was like, oh my gosh, C-3PO. And this person in the 3PO costume said, Sean, or like, nice, Sean. And he like kind of lost it for a minute. Like he was so excited. He was like, oh my God, C-3PO knows my name. It's so hilarious for like the president of SAG-AFTRA to be excited about.
He's just like a big kid. He's a big kid too. Like,
yeah.
I love it. I love when they get excited like that about, nerd stuff too.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, if anybody knows like the differences in them, like I saw a lot of Mandalorian costumes this weekend.
Yeah. So there are 2. There's one called the Mandalorian Mercs, and I don't remember what the other one was called. Actually, I think so 2 weeks ago when we had Redfield on, she mentioned it because she's in the other one. She's not in Mandalorian Mercs, she's in the other group, and I can't remember what the other group is called. But you're allowed to that's not the Mandalorians. You're allowed to make Mandalorian armor look almost however you want. There are
like it could be purple.
It could be purple. It could be the colors can be whatever you want, and you can see like vastly different textures, different size plates. Some of them have the sash. Some of them don't have the sash. Some of them have different kinds of sashes. It just depends on what era.
Rebel Legion or 501st?
No, so the 501st is the big cosplay group. Then a subsidiary of the 501st is the Mandalorian Mercs. Then there's another Mandalorian cosplay group that exists outside of the 501st, but is another official group, and I just don't remember what that one is. It has its own name too, and it's specifically Mandalorian, I think. And maybe Rebel Legion. Oh yeah, that's what Aaron said. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. I think it's Rebel Legion. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So anyway, they have guidelines on what you have to follow, but they are pretty wide. Like you can do a lot of different things. Like you see, like this guy has fur in part of his armor, and this one almost looks like the breastplate is either is meant to have bone inlaid into it, or is meant to look like bone in the breastplate, like a rib cage with a chest plate there. But yeah, this might be there. Other than him, like he looks like he might be a Death Trooper from Rebels, like the episodes we just watched actually with the Death Troopers. But the other 3 could very well just be their custom armors that they made for their characters that they made, these people, because I don't recognize any of the 3 of those at all. Maybe this one could be. I was
wondering, like, do I just not know enough things yet?
Well, that's a part of it too, but that's besides.
Hey, I'm trying.
No, well,
got a little stymied by I haven't watched anything since.
But that just means you have so much more to watch, and that's exciting because it's all new things for you.
That is.
All right, let's go back to this. Looks like it's a miniature, right?
No, it's massive. I took a selfie with it later. But his tongue moves, which kind of creeped me out a little bit. Like his tongue was like,
that's freaking awesome.
But you could fit your whole body inside that hand. Like it was mass. It was huge.
That's
They're, like,
amazing.
right at the top of the escalator. I'll
So
try to
that's-
get another picture up there.
So this is so Jabba's hideout on Tatooine, and that's the Rancor reaching up through the bottom of the grates where they are.
It was very cool.
That's pretty cool. It's a little bit bigger than a Rancor actually is, but still pretty cool. Full-size scale Rancor hand. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I think that's bigger than Rancor's. Maybe not. I'm looking at it and I'm trying to picture Luke in it. Like from the scene where he's inside of it. No, maybe that's accurate. Maybe Jabba's a little small. I don't know comparatively. I just always pictured Jabba way bigger than in size comparatively to that. It could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just could be. I'm probably wrong. All right, what else do we have here? That's awesome though. Whoever made that, freaking genius. I love people. I love our people, our nerd people.
I know, artist brains.
Ooh, another droid. Ooh, and my favorite droid in the background. That's my favorite right there. That's Chopper. You haven't met him yet. He's in Rebels.
Yeah, I definitely had to ask what his name was. But Alex was also, that's my son, was also wearing a BB Great. It says BB Great shirt on it.
That's so great.
So yeah, I think saw and spoke to each droid probably conservatively 5 to 6 times before he would let me leave the con. We had to go.
That's awesome.
We did a tour of droids.
Yeah, like you said though, before we went live, the suspension of disbelief with the droids is so much easier. Like he can really believe the droids are real because they are real.
No, for sure. We've had enough conversations that like, okay, these are people in costume. Like that's not really Darth Vader. That's someone in a costume. Yeah. I don't think he understands that with.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, they are real. They just don't have the AI to, reply like they do, but they are real.
Hold on, like a lovey situation.
No problem.
There we go. Sorry.
No problem. You're all good. And we're wearing the same color pants almost. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't.
Bright red.
It's red. Yeah, mine are Incredibles. I have the Incredibles on my pants.
Cute.
Because I'm a giant nerd. But like, technically they kind of are real. Like we're not that far off from the droids being real.
Well, he definitely told his friends at school today that R2D2 was his best friend. So
that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that for him.
Really liked him. So
I like how he is already.
I really was like, he's talking about next year already. I feel like I finally got him. Like he's been flirting with the Star Wars thing for a while, and he likes the Legos, like loves the Lego sets.
Of course,
he's seen he's seen 1 and 2 of the movies. He's seen some of the older movies, not all the way through because he doesn't have that kind of attention span. He's watched some Clone Wars with me. Now he has not ever seen the Ewoks, and so this was a little bit terrifying for him. Also, they're a little bit scary.
They are scary. Well, first of all, Ewoks should be terrifying. They're cannibals. Well, they're not cannibals. They eat people, though.
Well, he doesn't even know that.
No, but they literally, if nobody remembers, prior to them helping Luke and Han and Leia and Chewie, they were hoisting them up to barbecue them so that they could eat them to celebrate their leader, their god, their golden god, if anyone forgot.
I just have to like brag on these people again. Like you can kind of see it in the guy in the Imperial. Like they had seen Alex walk by 3 or 4 times and not be able to stop and do it. And so they were super sweet when he like finally got up the courage to like let me hold him and go up there. Like it just made my whole day. It like how excited and encouraging they were to him for this. So
yeah, that's great. I love that. Like I love and everything that I've ever seen with people when they're cosplaying. This is fantastic, by the way. I love
this. Is so good. He was huge. Like, you can see it. He's farther like taller than the 8 foot.
Yeah, he's probably like 8 or 9 feet tall. Yeah, he's really big. The like normally the stormtroopers come up to his hips.
Yeah,
like in the stuff that we've seen.
He might have been a little smaller than that, but he was pretty big.
The cosplayers, even like the professional cosplayers, but like especially people that are just going for funsies. They love interacting with people, especially kids, because kids can believe they're real for a second, or you could play that game, and even if they don't believe they're real, you play like that little game. Kids play that,
He has. I will say he has not stopped talking about Cad Bane.
That's cool.
It was he was terrified of him, so he was very, very scared. And then he started looking at his Legos, and then we watched.
He realized that he had Cad Bane.
Well, no, he did, but then he was like, this is who he is as a human. He was then critiquing that the guy's skin was too blue. That was cosplay.
He's not. Yeah, he's too blue. He was just. He was more of a royal, and he needs to be a little bit more baby.
Yeah, he brought me his little Lego, and he's like, he did not look like this. That was not him. He didn't look.
That's fantastic. Maybe that's the way he can like marry it in his head so that he's not scared of it. That wasn't the real Cad Bane. He was not blue. He wasn't the right color blue.
I also learned that he's a little bit of a con snob. There was the Lord of the Rings panel with Sean Astin and Elijah Wood was standing room only, hugely popular. And we do a good job. We get in there, we sit down, but we sit at the back because we're wrangling people. And the little 4.5-year-old is like, "Why are we sitting in the back? I can't see anything back here." And I was like, "Because I had to carry you in here to keep you from getting trampled, my friend."
Oh, she made a doc. Yay!
Yes, that was the lovely Rapunzel.
Okay, so
we are still going to watch.
We're going to watch the show. I just took that down. But if you are a Patreon subscriber, we'll be posting the interviews and a bunch more pictures that Crystal took over on the Patreon. Some of the things may, what's it called? Matriculate? Is that the word?
Honey, I don't know where you're going.
Matriculate out into the regular postings, like onto social media. But a lot of the stuff's going to stay in the Patreon. So if you want to see it, you got to sign up for the Patreon. There is a free tier of Patreon, just letting everybody know. If you have a friend, or if you yourself haven't followed us, you can go follow us for free. And if you have anyone that you think may enjoy, I don't know, video game servers. Matriculate was the word I was looking for. Yeah, trickle down, like trickle out into the open internet, but most of it's going to stay up on the Patreon for exclusives for the Patreon.
Both of my interviews were audio interviews with Timothy Zahn and Kevin J. Anderson, but I have both of those written and ready. So we just got to do some final edits and
we'll write the rest of them up and put them up on the on the.
We'll try to get everything else by the end of the week.
Yeah.
I'm a little sleepy today, guys.
So we know what you did this past week.
That's all. Oh, you guys, I'm really proud. I opened and closed every day. I did leave an hour before close on Sunday because I had a 4.5-year-old with me, but I literally opened and closed the con.
That's a lot.
It was a lot. I realized I didn't eat very much when I was there. I drank a lot of coffee and not a lot of water. So I'm trying to catch up on food and liquids and sleep right now.
Okay. Well, I mean,
what did you do, Tom?
You should. Well, I was going to, so I haven't watched the whole thing yet. So if anyone has watched it, don't spoil it for me. But I watched something very bad is going to happen.
Ooh, wait, what is this? I don't know what this
is. It is a thriller. It's labeled as horror, but it's not really horror. It's more of a thriller kind of thing. Almost, it's not a whodunit because there isn't a done it, but there kind of is. So it's kind of like a thriller whodunit where there isn't really an it to have done yet.
Okay.
There's a little bit of maybe supernatural-ish in it. I don't know because I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I think I have 2 episodes left, but it's really good. I really enjoyed it. The acting is great. All of the actors are good. I didn't recognize any of them. They're all new actors.
The actors at all?
No. Okay. Except for the adults, not the adults, the parents. One of them is Ted Levine, whom I love, and his wife is I forgot, so I didn't know who she was. But Ted Levine, for those who don't know, was Wild Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him. He looks nothing like that now. I think he went out of his way to make sure he never looks like that. That again,
probably a smart choice.
Yeah. He took his new IMDb picture is fantastic. It's a dig. I'm pretty sure. If it is what I think it is, and I think it is, it's a dig at the Plantain Palpatine in Office currently.
Oh, will you share the?
That's what he looks like now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Aaron, can you share the link?
Just one more time, in case people aren't in there yet.
Yeah, to join the watch party in chat if you can.
Oh, so I have just a sneaky while we give everybody a second. So there was a lot of, I didn't think to print the guest list or the panel list, but one of the panels that really surprised me was, oh gosh, now I just blanked because I want to talk about Jason Isaacs. He is so charismatic. So everybody else had a moderator, someone who would come out and like ask them questions and help facilitate the crowd. No, he came out and he was like, okay, these are the questions I'm not answering because I've answered them a bazillion times. But like he just was hilarious and engaging and absolutely wonderful. I had to leave his panel a couple minutes early to go meet Elijah Wood, and I was sad that I missed like the last couple minutes of it because he was so much fun to listen
That's
to.
Great. Everything I've ever seen, like every time I've ever seen him in like a at like an event like that, he always seems like really chill, really nice. And I'm glad to see that he is.
Yeah, that's always nice, right? When they're not assholes. You like meet people and they're really kind. Yeah.
I just got a perfect shot of Lanfear.
Aw, sweet baby.
She's so cute. Sorry, I just got excited because I was like, "Oh, this is perfect."
It's so cute.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, the
covering half your face.
Is it covering? Oh, I'll make it smaller. That show was fantastic. So if you're okay with like scary, it's not. I don't think there's been maybe one jump scare.
Is it like? What kind of scary is it?
Thriller, more like what the heck is going on here? Type of scary. Like something is off, something is weird, things start to happen, and then the supernatural element, maybe because I'm still not sure, starts to rear its head. Is basically what it is. It's pretty good though. But did I ever tell my Jason Isaacs story on live before? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think I've heard it.
No, I definitely have told you. Maybe I have. All right, I'll real fast. So Aaron and I used to go to Universal Studios, and prior to Jennifer unmasking herself as a piece of crap anti-trans person, we loved the series That Shall Not Be Named. And they used to have these events every year on either the little lightning bolt head boy's birthday or the first day of school. I can't remember which it was on. And it was a big event though, like the whole park. It was a celebration of the series. And like actors would come, all kinds of stuff. And so much so that one of the actors, the kid that played Neville, moved to Florida so that he could go every year. Aww. And then he ended up marrying the woman who was the event coordinator for those events.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah. But one of the years Jason Isaacs was there, and Aaron and I were dressed in our full student costumes. And when I got up to him, I asked him a handful of questions, not a single one of them about Harry Potter. One of them was about Dragonheart.
Okay.
Another one was about, I asked him if he ever saw the dragon, like did they have any kind of like physical representation of the dragon on the set, or was it all like a tennis ball? And if he ever met Sean Connery. I asked him what it was like being the smartest man in the world. It took him a second, but then he remembered Armageddon. And I asked him a couple other questions. I don't remember what they were now. Oh man, it was so many years ago. But anyway, he thought it was really funny, especially with the Dragonheart question. He was like, oh man, because he had like a small part in that. That was like 35 years ago at this point. It was crazy. But anyway, he was really nice then too. And like his whole thing was super nice. I think that last one that we did, they talked about the choreography of the wand battles, which was pretty cool. It was one of the times where I was like, oh, I love that. Like it was when I first got because it was before The Magicians came out, and The Magicians what really settled what I wanted to see on screen as like a Wheel of Time One Power representation. But listening to them describe how they choreographed the wand battles, I was like, wow, okay, that's really cool. That's some great ideas. Like, and that was the first time I heard them use use terminology like, this is the type, whenever we would do this spell, this is the motion that would work into all of the actors. Yeah. Like they weren't all exactly the same, but all of them had something similar. So like whatever, like 3 or 4 people do Avada Kedavra in the movie. They had, all of them have a part of the way they do their thing that's similar to everyone else's, because it's
there's like a basic form, but then you can have your own like player, for lack of a better word.
And that's the first time I was like, oh man, I can easily picture channeling on the screen, because it could be anything. Like it could really be anything, and it would be so cool to like show the subtle ways that channeling could be different with like, hand motions and no hand motions, and who uses certain types of hand motions. Do you use 2 hands, 1 hand? Is your head in it? Do you have to make sound? Like there's all different types of things, because like really, if you learn the 1 power, for those Dresden fans in chat, if you learn the 1 power where every time you throw a fireball, you have to shout fuego, you're not going to be able to cast fireball unless you shout fuego. So like it's theoretically possible to have to tie incantations to the
there was some Harry Dresden art this weekend that I noticed.
That's
very cool.
I have a picture on my wall.
Lots of Avatar stuff.
Was it the one with Sue? Like
no, this was like
and Dresden sitting on the head.
No, this was like this guy had a bunch of custom.
Oh, it was a certain person. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was a custom artist. It was very cool.
That's cool. That's awesome. All right, I'll give everyone a countdown, and we're going to press play in a minute on the episode. So we'll give everyone
going to watch Star Wars.
Yeah, we're putting it on in 1 minute. Just give everyone a second to make sure that they're joined. If they want to join, Aaron can share the link again on the instructions on how to join, and then we'll press play. And don't forget to post Avatar questions or submit them to the form where Aaron shared the link.
Glenn, are you serious?
Her first name is Jennifer. Her last name starts with an R, and her middle name starts with a K. I
do have to say there is a local group from that movie, or semi-local like cosplay. I think it was a cosplay group, and they all had trans flags all over their booth, which I appreciate. Keeping something that you love, but then also,
You know what? Maybe I'll do something like that with this tattoo. So like this was meant to be a dark mark tattoo that's a little bit different, and I've been like, I want to get it covered up, but I've been it's expensive, and I don't know, like that's a big tattoo and it's dark.
Black
and not going to be I don't know. But maybe I'll put all kinds of like, oh, her name is Joanne, not Jennifer, my bad. Well, I forgot her name. Perfect.
Doesn't deserve it.
Fuck that. Sorry. Maybe I'll put like a trans flag behind it.
There you go.
Or something.
Or like, you could even do like almost like watercolors with it or something. Like, I don't know. I like that.
I love tattoos, really colorful tattoos with no black outlining.
Ooh.
That's what my Avatar tattoos are. They're just the color with no black outlining. So maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
Started thinking about my first Star Wars tattoo. I've got a ways to go, but I have some thoughts.
Okay.
Have some ideas.
Oh, look, we could buy cheap viewers.
Oh, good.
I love when we get robots and
bots. The bots are funny.
Yeah, they're not even They're not even like chat bots. They're like the crappy bots, like from like the 1990s. All right, here we go. I'm gonna press play on our show, and we could start episode 15 of season 2 of the Clone Wars in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Yay.
All right, I was gonna do this before, but we can do it now too, because I already have a good answer for this one. The what Wheel of Time characters would benefit from that? A wise leader knows when to follow.
I mean, I think Rand is my first answer, but
Rand is the perfect answer. Yep.
Yeah, Rand is the first one. But gosh, there's others. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, I think more gays. It's probably another one on the.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Top of the list. What do you have?
The Dark One. If the Dark One listened to Ishamael, he probably would have won.
Interesting.
So I want to talk about the character, him in the background there, that's standing next to Anakin.
Hold on. I don't have captions.
Okay. Oh, there's no captions. My bad. Let me fix that. I paused it for anyone that is watching. Okay. Captions back.
I don't think that's pretty general reverse. I feel like that's, oh, well, I mean.
I don't know what he said. What did he say? I wasn't
Spoilers.
looking. Oh, spoilers. For Star Wars?
No, Wheel of Time.
Oh, no, no, it's not. Because there's no one point. This is coming from someone who's read the books literally I don't know how many times. So like I'm taking like everything I know about Ishamael, putting it together, but it's not spoilers for sure. There's no specific instant I can point to. So but definitely the dark one for sure, I think. So his name is Admiral Trench, by the way. His original name, Admiral Tarranch.
Oh, like tarantula.
Tarantula, yeah. But they thought that was too bad, so they changed it. Though on the Arabesh on the screens in the room there, that like it still says Tara Wrench or whatever. It's because Arabesh is actually the language of Star Wars. Those weird symbols. It's one for one translation of the English alphabet. So each symbol is an English letter, and you could translate anything that they say pretty easily. I've been translating the stuff in the episodes for like as they come up so that we could talk about it. But
gosh, you're a nerd. What are you doing?
I know. A lot is wrong with me.
I love you.
Wait, is this the right episode?
I have no idea. I can't.
No, this is episode 16. We're supposed to be watching episode 15, right?
Yeah,
my bad.
I didn't rewatch them this week, so I was
sorry, everybody. I don't know why you did that.
Probably because you watched it earlier, so that was
probably
the next.
I've watched it like 4 times today, so
good.
Because I was like, this isn't the Senate murders. That's this episode. And that's also why I was confused about the
quote.
The quote, because the quote for this one was different, and I had one for this one too. So searching for the truth is easy, accepting the truth is hard. This is the one that I said I yield because I was like, all the I yield, all of them. Searching for the truth is easy, accepting the truth is hard.
Min?
All the I yield. Well, she doesn't search for the truth.
No,
the truth is kind of thrown at her face.
Kind of thrown at her, but it also doesn't mean she accepts it well.
No, that was just me being dumb. Sorry, guys. Though the character that I wanted to point out, you know what? I'll wait till he comes back up in the next episode.
There's my buddy's favorite.
Yeah. And there was one of my favorite aliens in this entire in all of Star Wars is the one that we just saw on screen there for a second. They're called Ithorians.
No, I missed it. Oh, I do have to tell you, I did not get a picture because I think it was on Sunday. It was harder to take pictures when I had the child. But there was a group, there was obviously a ton of Star Wars cosplay. There was a group that came in that you could tell it was specifically Clone Wars because they had created like, using the word cardboard doesn't do it justice, but like the Obi-Wan was like it was very clearly modeled after the cartoon, drawn like the cartoon, and like the whole group of them, I think except for the Darth Maul, were that way. I was like, oh, you are clearly Clone Wars. Which was awesome. It was I
know exactly what you're talking about with like the type of
it was so cool. I wish
I'll find an image because I've seen people do that specifically with Obi-Wan.
But they had Satine too, that looked that way. It was not, red.
They use, I think it might be paper or cardboard.
It could have been, but I mean, it looked like it was cardboard, but gosh, it was.
Yeah, I mean, they make it look amazing. But cardboard gives that appearance of like fake, but it's actually a substance. It's not just it's not hair. It's like it has like a substance to it, and it looks flat, like it's supposed to, like because it's animated.
Like
I've
honestly,
seen people do that a ton of times.
This version right now, like what we're seeing of her, could be done really well with someone who is talented. I am not, but someone who could do that kind of thing. This would be a great cosplay for her.
Oh, this is the Ithorians, by the way.
Oh, it's a.
They're really weird looking, but they're like some of the.
Where's his mouth?
its mouth is like those things on the side of its head. Yeah, on like where you would think maybe gills would be. And that weird thing. So that's a Jedi Master, but the weird thing on the top of its head there, or neck, or whatever you want to call it, the metal thing, that's a translator, so that it can talk and it'll translate it.
Huh.
The Ithorian's voice sounds really cool. It's like, but it sounds cool. I like it. I always used to pretend to do the voice when I was a little kid. Yeah, but we have Mon Mothma is here, Bail Organa is here, Padme is here, and then we have these two people. So these two people are the only people that are solely from Clone Wars. We don't see them anywhere else. So in Ahsoka, when they do flashback to her during Clone Wars, when Ariana Greenblatt played her, do we see Obi-Wan? I don't recall. No, I don't think we see Obi-Wan. No, I think they play some. I think we see like his arm and like his lightsaber, and maybe they play like an audio thing, but we never see his face or anything like that.
She's very creepy.
Yeah. I like when they use the aliens. So like she's a Kamino or a Kaminoan.
Kaminoan, yeah.
Ones that made the clones and stuff. But obviously she's not part of that group. I like when they show the aliens, even in a single species, are more diverse than just homogenous on one planet, and this is the only place they exist.
Yeah, for sure.
I like when you see them in other places around the galaxy. Pixel Padme looks too much like a child to me. You see, if you're talking about the one from the old school one, like
no, I think he's talking. Are you? I thought he was talking about this one.
Like this one here? Yeah, this one here is great.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, or maybe he just means like digitally created, not Keira Knightley.
Tom, have you ever cosplayed someone from Star Wars?
Star Wars? Not someone specifically from Star Wars, but I've gone out in a Sith costume before.
Okay.
So last year during Halloween, I was walking around in a black robe with black cloak and my purple lightsaber, and one of those black hoods that like so you can't see like your face or whatever.
Yeah.
And I made a couple of kids cry by accident.
Oh.
So I went inside and took it off, and a kid had walked by in a stormtrooper costume, and then when I was inside getting changed, he came running back in a Jedi costume and wanted to take a picture with me. But I was inside getting changed already. So now every year I'm just going to go out in the Sith costume until he shows back up again.
That's really cute. I loved, they had on Sunday, because Sunday is like the family day at the con, they had a kids cosplay contest, and some of it was quite legit. Like obviously the kids did not, or had adult assistants
help,
creating it, but it was very impressive.
You very reminiscent to the ship that Leia flies in A New Hope. That one, similar engines and stuff.
Okay, I still don't have captions. I don't know what they're saying.
What?
You know, I can restart my thing if it's me.
No, it's not you. I don't know. They went off again for some reason. Probably because I changed episodes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Because I'm a dummy.
You are not.
Okay.
So the Palpatine that was there, he looked good from a distance, but he had on like it was a mask. You could tell it was like a full like face mask down into his robes, which is a little creepy. It made his head a little big, but he was scary. That was the one Star Wars person that Alex would not get close to. He was not about it. We actually saw him like leaving towards the end, and he was still couldn't do it.
Let me pull up the picture for that. See if we can.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this too because I don't know who all these people are. Yeah, you see how it's just kind of like it was definitely a
full rubber mask. Yeah, I've seen that mask floating around the internet.
Okay,
So
so
from left to right.
I only know Kylo Ren. Like that's the only, and obviously the Imperial Guard.
Yeah. So we have Darth Nihilus, which is from Knights of the Old Republic 2.
So
Kylo Ren from the movies, Emperor Palpatine. Then that's Darth Revan.
And is that the true lightsaber colors? Tell me about that. Why is that?
Yeah, he has a purple and an orange lightsaber.
Okay.
And then that's just an Imperial Guard. Like,
yeah,
all the Imperial Guards look like that. They're basically they're trained to fight people with the Force. So they're a little bit better than other things, like canonically, which is why in the new films with Rey, they fight Rey. And their weapons are like, you know, have the electric around it so they could hit lightsabers and not get cut in half and stuff.
Interesting.
Yes. So I'm glad. Oh, hold on a second. Where is it? No, this character is hilarious. I grabbed some pictures. I knew I recognized him. I thought he was modeled after a comedian, but he's not. He's modeled after an old actor from Dial M for Murder, The Maltese Falcon, old school actor named Peter Lorre.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely, you could see it.
Yep. No, completely.
Like, and women found him very attractive, I guess. And that's why, like, he was super famous. And
I mean,
they modeled it after him because, you know, Dave Filoni is a big old school movie fan.
Okay.
She's already changed her hair twice, by the way.
She's got some impressive wigs,
handmaidens,
headpieces, or handmaidens to do it for her.
Yeah, because could you imagine, like, if that hair is real, it's got to be like longer than she is tall.
Oh, that would weigh so much. Like my hair's, you know, it's
look at
decently
this,
long.
Look at this freaking cat. Look at this cat.
No, are we face planted?
Yeah, she's planted her face into the side of the thing. Hold on, let me just make her bigger. Look at that.
She's like, I can't even look at you anymore. I can't even look at you.
She usually doesn't wake up even if I pet her.
Voice reminds me of Patton Oswalt or Steve Buscemi.
I could see that. I could see that for sure.
It would be interesting to see Steve Buscemi drawn as a cartoon.
As like a Clone Wars character, that would be interesting.
Because he would be very unique looking. He could probably make an alien.
And the is this? That's Halle Bertani, right? I think that's Senator Halle Bertani or whatever. I think that's him. We'll see if he says. See if she says her name again. I think it is. I don't remember which one it is. Oh no, it's that's her. Yeah, it's her. So her name is, here, I'll post it in chat. Her name is Halle Bertani.
Halle Bertani.
And she's a energy mogul. It's named after Halliburton.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was clever too.
And what's this guy's name that's talking? What's his name again?
I don't remember, actually.
He even kind of reminds me of that old, like, black and white movie villain or like monster or bad guy, just like the severity of the lines in his face and like how they use
think that's Medici. That's Jamie Lannister.
Oh, what? Really?
That's Jamie Lannister. All of them have, like, I feel like all of their names too, like the bad guys are like the guys that are meant to be like they're supposed to throw you on who the bad guys are. They all have, like, you know, her name is Halliburton. His name is Medici.
Interesting.
Oh, what's that a reference to? That sparks something. Medici? Who is that? That's somebody. Medici.
Mm-hmm.
That's an Italian somebody, isn't it? They were bad. The Medicis, weren't they?
Yeah, Italian, Aaron says.
A powerful banking dynasty that ruled Florence and Tuscany from 1434 to 1737. They were like really, they were like, they were terrible, like a banking empire that like exploited people and stuff.
Okay, so I don't know why, because obviously there was nothing, you know, futuristic or supernatural about The Wire. But for some reason, that's what, when they were here, it just reminded me of season 2 of The Wire when they're like,
with the cargo containers.
I think it was the cargo containers.
Funny enough, about the cargo containers, the one that's about to drop and almost kill the two of them in a second, it says words on the side of it in Arabic. It just says cargo on it. Like I said, I tried translating all of the things.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, that's essentially what this is. It's a cargo yard.
Mm-hmm.
It is the exact same thing from season 2 of The Wire. I didn't really like season 2 that much, to be honest with you.
So the first time I tried to watch The Wire, I stopped at season 2 because it was such a change. I didn't like it. And then when I finally pushed through, absolutely love it. I love The Wire. Fantastic show.
Such a good show.
Except for I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was very upset with the way it ended. I was not happy about that. So still not happy. Every time I watch it, I'm like, pissed off at the very end, but it's still a fantastic show and probably pretty damn realistic. So
yes, for sure. And it just makes me mad. Michael Kenneth Williams.
Yeah.
I love him, man. And he passed away. I don't know how long ago, but he was so good.
He was also Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire, and I loved that show as well. Oh, yeah.
Great in that.
A little bit obsessed with the mom. Don't know if you guys know that about me. My go-to movie, we've talked about this a lot, when I would move before cable and streaming, was always Goodfellas.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I just put it on until I got cable hooked up.
Look at this kitty. He's so cute. Sorry. I just keep getting distracted by Lanfear.
Distracted by cats.
My Omar was 100% my favorite character on that show, though. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they went back to that crew after season 2. I feel like they planned on maybe doing different things throughout the show, and then once everyone was like, fuck this show, they were like, all right, get everyone back. We're going
back. Reverse, go back to where we were. Yeah, it just was such a tone shift and everything. I appreciate it more now. Speaking of, if you guys ever want to watch The Wire on this, whenever we get out of Star Wars, which I'm not aching to do by any means,
I'll add it to the list. I can tell you right now, so we're going to get it up on the Patreon soon. If you're not already following, at least for the free tier, you can follow for free on Patreon. If you're not already following for free there, we're going to have the list for what show should we watch next going up pretty soon.
Love Stringer Bell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Idris Elba is like, forget about it.
Top of my list.
But we're going to get the conversation going on what should we watch next, and the vote is going to be exclusively on the Patreon this time. So if you would like to vote on what show we watch next, go at least follow the Patreon for free.
We are going to watch some movies, though, right?
Yes. Okay. I owe a movie night for March that I have not done yet because I'm terrible. So we will do 2 movie nights in April. I will say that now.
I want Sinners to be one of them, guys.
Okay. Then the other one, the people of the appropriate tier who can join movie night can vote on what the other one is. Yeah. We'll get that going, I don't know, sometime in the next week or so. We'll figure out what dates Crystal and I can do, and then we'll do those. Because I'm going to be getting surgery next month.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, no. Yeah, Halliburton. Like Halliburton.
All it took for me to start calling for Idris to play 007 was watching The Wire. Yeah.
That's fair. And one thing that you'll never be able to unhear if you've already watched it, or if you didn't notice it, or if you're going to watch it for the first time, is in the first couple of seasons, Idris is not good about hiding his accent.
No. Yeah.
Like he's trying the whole time. It's not like he's doing an American accent the whole time, but he's very, very bad at it. But by the end of season 2, it's fine. It's good.
Oh man, Ultraviolet.
Oh yeah, it just was in that too. I forgot about that.
I know I've seen that, but I
Who said that? Because I'm not.
oh, that was, oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that was Gnome. I'll put it up there.
Nice,
Or
nice,
color
nice.
and ultraviolet.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Rolo.
Okay, now you're just being divisive. How is that your favorite season of The Wire?
I don't know. I like those actors that are in it, but
yeah, I know that I've seen Ultraviolet, but I couldn't tell you much more about it than the name of it.
I don't bother killing him. So overdramatic. I love it.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. I don't know who, like, the person that plays her doesn't have a picture on IMDb. Her name is Jamila McMillan. Pretty big voice actor. She's done some larger roles. She's been a bunch of voices in Clone Wars. Interesting. She was Diamondback in one of the Marvel games. It must have been like a gender flip Diamondback, or she could do a male voice. I don't know.
Maybe.
Diamondback is in the Marvel universe usually a man. Like, it would. Mahershala Ali played him in the Luke Cage TV show.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's not Diamondback. That was Cottonmouth. Diamondback was his brother, which was also a man. The guy that he fought in season 2. He wore like a suit and fought him at the end.
Oh,
that was me. I hit spacebar on the.
Don't do that.
The media thing that puts chat into the stream.
This
I love the.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go. You go.
I don't know. This felt very old, like old Hollywood, like whodunit murder mystery, like on the train murder mystery.
Which is perfect for him because that's literally what this episode is. Like,
you've said that a lot, that the show's really good about kind of playing into different genres, like going very horror for some of it, and some of it is more comedic, and it was fun.
And it's all Dave Filoni and Lucas at some points, mostly Filoni. And then when Favreau joins the crew, Favreau, like, just having fun, like playing, like, I'm sure one of them, if not most of them, are big, Peter Lorre fans, and, Dial M for Murder and the Maltese Falcon and all those old, films. And they were like, let's make a character around that. And we'll do like a noir detective episode. And then they wrote this, like,
okay, guys, that would be really fun too, to do like one of the really old movies, even if it was like, do you have a favorite black and white movie, Tom?
I don't know which movies. Like, I watched a lot of black and white movies with my grandfather when he used to babysit me when I was younger, when my mom started working again. And we would just spend all day at his house. So we would watch a lot of movies. I don't remember the movies we watched.
Arsenic and Old Lace with Cary Grant is one of my favorites. It's really good. I think it's pretty short. That would be fun. It's not serious, but it's a little more serious. But I also love Abbott and Costello. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is my favorite one. I love that.
We watched a ton of Abbott and Costello and a ton of.
Shut up. I love that movie so much.
That is a good movie.
I love it so.
What was the other duo? There was another comedy duo. That was black and white from back in the day.
Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah. Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, we used to watch a ton of Laurel and Hardy.
I've heard, like, I grew up on Nick at Night.
Me too.
First, like, actress that I loved, and I still love to this day. I have
Lucille Ball
and memorabilia, is Lucille Ball. I love her so much.
I knew that. You want to love her even more? Go and look up and Figures, because we started watching it before.
No, I'm gonna charge. I have to watch Arsenic and Old Lace again. I gotta see who has it. Sorry, Tom, you're gonna hear keyboard clicks for just a second.
It's okay. And a wise leader knows when to follow. So that we already decided that was Rand and maybe the Dark One.
1944 on Arsenic and Old Lace.
So old.
Also, still has Peter Lorre in it, and Gina Dare, Priscilla.
That's not surprising.
Oh
The one that I remember that I really liked. It was very like detective noir. I remember most of the movie took place in like the detective's office, and he had the big fedora and like the zoot suit type, very straight edged suits. I don't remember what the movie was though, and I always liked watching that one. I don't remember. And then my cousin took all of my grandfather's like VHS tapes when my grandfather passed away, and I didn't have access to like old movies again forever, so I pretty much stopped watching them after my grandfather passed away.
Well, we should watch one.
I'm down. We'll add a couple of them to the make some suggestions. Make some suggestions, and we'll add some to the movie list.
Put Arsenic and Old Lace on there because it's fantastic.
So this is the character that I wanted to call out. So that is, I think, currently Admiral Yularin.
I missed it. Who?
Him.
Okay. Thank you.
So I think that's Admiral. I think he's currently Admiral, not Captain. But this character traverses almost every single thing that we've watched of Star Wars, and even appears in Rebels, which you haven't seen yet. But so this is Captain Yularin in Clone Wars.
Okay.
Here's Captain Yularin in Rebels. Here's Captain Yularin in A New Hope. He's in the background there in the white.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And that's Captain Mahdi in the front right. That's the guy that Darth Vader chokes. And then here he is in Andor.
Andor. Okay, that I remember. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he actually spans most of the Star Wars
very cool
stuff.
North by Northwest. It's great. I don't know that I've seen Charade, but I do love Audrey Hepburn.
I don't know if I saw that either. I love Audrey Hepburn.
Sometimes this happens to me a lot where I've seen something. My best friend's mom growing up was huge. She was the one who showed us like Arsenic and Old Lace and Some Like It Hot and all that. So yeah.
I'm an idiot. Hitchcock. I love Hitchcock. I've seen all of the Hitchcock films. If I had to pick up like his old stuff, his the stuff that he made toward the.
He is why I'm afraid of birds. To this day, as an adult, birds are just a little standoffish.
Yeah, that's fair.
The birds. At some point, I plan on doing pre-code Hollywood deep dive.
It would definitely have to be a Hitchcock movie, though. That was my favorite. North by Northwest reminded me of that. So
you haven't seen any of them?
That's not true. She has. She just doesn't know that they're Hitchcock movies. She's seen. I know for a fact she's seen Psycho, a version of it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not the original Psycho, but she's seen a version of Psycho. She's seen
what are these guys called? The droid that's next to him. What are those?
I don't remember their name. I think it's just a number designator, but they're basically the strategy droids.
Okay. I feel like I saw somebody, not one of the professional cosplayers, but I feel like I saw that this weekend too.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one to cosplay as because they're pretty important droids.
Like they do like war strat.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I do have to say, so I just started Andor again.
Yeah.
It's almost a little jarring. Like I know I watched Obi-Wan and that was live action, but it's just so different from every place else we've been. Like I've seen it before. I'm interested to get back into it.
Fair enough. Hilarious. Did you hear that? Did you hear that clicking sound?
Mm-mm.
Hold on. I'm going to rewind it for a second. Listen to when the ship uncloaks. Right there at the end. It was like, that was a reference to the Predator.
Oh.
When the Predator decloaks, and the sound that the Predator makes is like that clicking sound. So they threw that in there as like a little homage to the Predator. It's another, and I Anakin needs to work on his awareness to the Force. Yeah, well, that's because he doesn't listen to the living Force. He forces the Force to do his bidding, which is, and he ignores the things he doesn't like and doesn't want to hear, so the Force doesn't speak to him like it does the other Jedis. Don't get me started on Anakin.
Hey, I have some sympathy for the guy now.
I have sympathy for him too, but like a lot of the things about him are evident. Like, and the fact that Obi-Wan and Yoda and them didn't like try to get ahead of it is better than they did.
Yeah, no, they failed. We've talked about this before. They failed him. They could have. I don't know if they could have like saved him, but I feel like they could have. Early intervention is really important, you guys. It was cool.
I like how they,
I made a comment this weekend. It was nice to go because I had gone to Comic-Con before, and obviously Star Wars is always huge there. To go and to feel like I knew and understood more and recognized more people and got some of the references was fun.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, right now is like the perfect time to be like a millennial of any age, and even like a lot of the Gen Z, like the older Gen Zers, because like all of the stuff that we grew up with, all of the content we grew up with is starting to be peppered into stuff like this. Like, you know, they make a Predator reference in Star Wars, which completely different studio, I think, right? Yeah. Is Predator? No. Yeah, Predator.
I don't know.
Is Predator Disney? I don't remember if Predator is Disney now. My brain isn't working. I can't.
Isn't braining.
No. I'm trying to remember if I remember seeing it on Disney or not. Maybe someone in chat will remember. I don't think it's Disney.
I will only watch The Wizard of Oz with you guys if we do some cosplay ourselves, Tom. It's the only way I'm watching Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz? Erin wants to watch Wizard of Oz, right?
I know.
I just saw it, yeah. And then I'm surprised. Okay, I was about to say I'm surprised she didn't then post.
And then Return to Oz.
Yeah, I was literally about to say I'm surprised she didn't then post Return to Oz, but Rapunzel had her. So
it can be closet cosplay, but we're gonna have to, if we're gonna do this, like we're gonna.
Oh, it's gonna be closet cosplay. I encourage everybody to do as janky and ridiculous of closet cosplay you could do. You know what? That's what we'll do. So I was trying to think of what, and Rapunzel reminded me we need to do our monthly giveaway. So we'll tie this month's giveaway, so April's giveaway, with we'll watch as one of the films in between. No, because when are we going to watch Wizard of Oz? It's going to be too far. It's too far out.
Do we take a? I don't know.
I was going to say everyone do a closet cosplay for Wizard of Oz, but that's too far out.
Could do a Clone Wars one. There's so much content.
Yeah. All right, let's do closet cosplay for Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh man, The Wiz.
Oh wow.
I shouldn't be on comments.
It's okay. They haven't said anything in a while. I've been trying to keep up on it. Weird aside, but have you guys ever thought about how uncomfortable most seating in Star Wars?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
As somebody with a bad back, I'm constantly looking at chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, 100%. These chairs look ridiculous. Like, just like completely straight up, vertical, perfect 90-degree flat back.
Well,
like,
I'll say even the chairs on what's that? Smuggler's Run at Disney aren't very comfortable.
No, they're not.
It was your.
But that's on purpose so that you don't want to sit in them.
Yeah.
They don't want you to want to stay in there for too long.
I mean, I still want to stay in there
for
a very long time. But
if you come back, we got to see if we can get a group of 6 to go so we could do the Chewy version.
It is not if I come back, it is when I come back.
When you come back.
I'm trying to angle for this fall.
Okay.
I can't tell the tiny human that I'm going to Disney.
Oh, yeah. Not until he's older and you can be like, so, this one time.
Mm-hmm, this one time. Half a rotation before it is over. This tarantula guy,
Trench,
also reminds me of I don't know why. He makes me think of something else. I haven't been able to place it yet. It'll come to me. Some other character.
Like from Star Wars?
No.
Or just...
No, I can't think of what other and I think it's definitely a cartoon. I can't think of what it's from, though.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's Tom. No. Tom Kane is the guy that is the narrator for the show, the one that narrates like the opening,
Yeah.
is the same guy that does Admiral Yularen, the guy that I was talking about before. This guy. So Admiral Yularen is the same guy that does that. But the guy that does all of the he's done a bajillion. D. Bradley Baker.
Okay.
He's done a bajillion voices. Like seriously, I think he has like 800 credits on IMDb. He also does both Momo and Appa. So like that's who Trench is. So you might recognize just D. Bradley Baker.
That could be it.
He does like if it's animated and vaguely big, he's been in it.
He's in there
probably. Somewhere. Yeah. He's in Spidey and His Amazing Friends too. He does like 12 voices in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to pay more attention. We've kind of phased out. Star Wars has been dominating. Actually, the only two things right now are Star Wars and Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure.
Oh, that's great, Erin. I love Tangled too, and the new Tangled stuff is fantastic. That's Erin's favorite though.
That was actually the only little minifigure he bought that was not Star Wars. Was this guy that had a giant sword that looked like some character from Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure sword. That's how he explained it to me. That's why he got it.
Wait.
Why are these
Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure? That's what you said. Mm-hmm. You need to get him like a skillet too.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I already got him the bow, and I'll tell you the number of times I've been whacked with that thing is
nice. They sell rubber ones.
Yeah. I don't need to encourage him. He wanted a lightsaber and a giant sword and all kinds of other things. I was like, no, you hit me enough with the things that he has. He really likes to play lightsabers right now. That's our thing. But he's been used to let me be Ahsoka. He's now Ahsoka. So
that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The Ahsoka TV show might be too much for him, but
yeah,
the Clone Wars is fine. I think the Ahsoka TV show is actually PG-13, which nowadays PG-13 is like 90s R.
Yeah, but he likes there's so much Lego Star Wars content too that he's gotten really into right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of other Star Wars content too that is like meant for, it's like rated G.
Mm-hmm, the Jedi Academy.
Jedi Academy. There's a couple of them, yeah.
But he likes the gritty stuff too. He likes the.
That's good, yeah. But there's just a lot available still after Clone Wars and Rebels, and he's seen all of the PG stuff that's on this. There's a lot of G-rated stuff too that he'll enjoy before he graduates up to the live action stuff that's a little bit more, it might be a little bit more boring for a kid his age.
Yeah, no, he definitely remember I left on Obi-Wan. He definitely saw the making of Vader on that because it auto played. Yeah. I was like, I walked back in the room. I was like, oh shit, winning parent of the year here, and he was just standing there, just staring at it. He hasn't had any nightmares yet, so.
And you can see some of these stormtroopers or clone troopers have customized helmets and insignias and stuff like that. They encourage that with the clone troopers. Well, some of the Jedi encourage that with the clone troopers. There's a couple of episodes, actually. I don't know I think it might be in season 1. There's a Jedi who ends up going like dark side middle of the thing, just completely on his own because he goes a little warmongery crazy. I think it's in season 1, might be in season 3. I don't remember which season it's in, but he's very strict with his clone troopers and he treats them like weapons, not even like people.
Oh yeah. Yep.
He's like a green alien. I don't remember what his name was, but it was a really,
too late, General.
A really good episode to see. They've also used those same graphics for the homing missiles and like all of the Star Wars stuff. They always have like that purplish, bluish.
Krell.
Oh, Krell, yeah.
Thank you.
Jedi Master Krell, yeah.
Yeah, he was a jerk.
Yes, he was. There's I forgot the game. I think it's the Cal Kestis game. His master before he like Order 66 reminded me of Krell. I don't know why, but I just could be imagining it.
Basilisk.
Krell was a basilisk, I think. 4 arms, like Dexter Duster. Yes, he was. He did have 4 arms. I remember.
Pong Krell. And he was yeah, he double crossed them anyway. He was a jerk.
Yeah. Well, he reveled in the viciousness of war. Like he was like all about just killing the droids and destroying as many of them as he could, and he didn't care about the clone troopers' lives. And he was almost like Saw Gerrera before Saw Gerrera.
Yeah. At some point will have to watch something other than Star Wars because it's really all I watch right now. But I'm excited to be able to rewatch Clone Wars. Like, I know that I'm rewatching it now, but actually legitimately like go back through all of this content again, having
after you know everything.
Yeah. It's like the Wheel of Time. Like every time I read through the Wheel of Time, I find something new that I didn't, or I feel a different way about something. So I'm excited about that too.
And the what you call it? That's probably, I think that's why I became more attracted to Star Wars, was specifically because of the cartoons and because of the Wheel of Time. Because the cartoons foreshadowed things so well and like put little Easter eggs in here and there for people that, you know, were super duper fans. Like, but it wasn't anything that made you miss anything. Like, because you going through it the first time, you didn't feel like you missed stuff, right?
No, Okay, so, can I give you just like a little tiny spoiler for one of my interviews?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you said Easter egg, and it made me think of, I got to think of the question that I asked Timothy Zahn, but he started talking about Easter eggs within like all of these universi, whatever it is. And basically was saying you want them to be something that these fans who know, you know, everything like Brock and Glenn with Star Wars and you, Tom, certainly can recognize and pick out, but it's nothing that detracts for people who've never seen it before. It's something that like just enriches without making you feel like you've missed something. And he was saying that that can be just like a really hard mark to hit sometimes, to like, you know, make sure you've got it in there, but you're not gatekeeping or keeping it from the people who don't know and yet still making it accessible. And I was like, that's very cool.
I feel like it's easier to get away with that on TV shows, comic books, stuff like that. It's not easy to get away with that with movies, because if you go see it in the theater, then people are cheering at like weird times or clapping or laughing at something that you don't get. You know what I mean? But when you're watching it at home or reading it at home or comic, then you don't know that you missed an Easter egg. You know what I mean?
He was watching a movie with his son. And again, I forgot it's Monday night, guys. I'm really tired.
That said fire, by the way.
He like was talking about that where his son had played D&D and got a bunch of the references that like he didn't, or he just, I'm not going to give any more away, but that was probably my favorite interview of the weekend. He was such a nice guy.
That's awesome.
He was so incredibly kind and encouraging. And just very cool.
I've never heard anything negative about Timothy Zahn in the 20 years that I've been working with other authors and stuff like that. Anyone who's ever intersected with him has been like, he's absolutely amazing. Jen Lyons, who's been on the show a million times, another Tor author, has met him several times because they're both Tor authors. And she was just like, I was like, the first time that her and I had talked about it, I was like, tell me the truth. And she's like, no, he's absolutely amazing.
It's true. I think, and it's not, Kevin J. Anderson was also wonderful, and he is a great storyteller, and talking to him was super engaging. But I think had I interviewed them in the reverse order, I would have maybe been more nervous the second time, because there was just something so comfortable about entering into a conversation with him. Like you can tell he just loves what he does and understands, you know, his fans. And he just knows how to put people at ease. I hope I get to talk to him again someday. He was a wonderful human.
Oh, you will, definitely. It's not like he's going to stop doing conventions.
It's true. I hope he comes back to Kansas City.
And for fun fact for anyone who doesn't know this already, if you go to DragonCon and look at their media badge and like example of who can apply for a media badge, and it says anyone from major press networks, but then it also says fan press like sites can apply too. And the example that they use for it is Dragonmount.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I feel like every show he's like, and use the force.
Yeah, I know. Every time. They do it sometimes in some stuff, but it's not as easy as you would think, apparently.
Yeah. But sometimes it is. Sometimes it's very easy.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I had noticed just in my, I don't know, peripheral.
You see their helmets though, how they put like accents on them?
Power amnesia annoys me. Yeah. Yeah, they were more customized.
Yeah. And now you can hear, listen to his voice. You can hear the narrator voice because it's very like old schooly. I
stand by the fact that is something they should have continued for
all of
it. I don't even care the live action.
Did you end up watching Legend of Korra?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You watched? Yeah, I love the one that they do in Legend of Korra too.
Mm-hmm. That I have not let Alex see. I watched that.
Yeah, it's a little more adult. Yeah. It was meant to age with the. Okay, so we're done with that episode, which means we're done for this week. So I'm gonna shut it off before it starts. It
was like the most Star Wars I'd watched in multiple days. That was exciting, guys.
So if you're watching in the watch party, the watch party is over now. So there'll be no longer anything there. So you can go ahead and just hop back over here with us where we're going to play some Avatar trivia before we hop off. Oh, yeah. But before we do that, I know I already said it, but I want to share because I like this thumbnail a lot.
This is a good one. Yeah. This is a good one.
From next week's episode. Well, I think, it's episode 18. But North Harbor Podcast will be joining us next week. They will be here. Both of them, which was in question a little bit this week. We weren't sure if both of them are going to be able to come, but both Rebecca and Adalorna Sadai will be there next week. So it'll be fun. We'll think of some fun version of a game to play with them that's more up their alley for.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is tiny on my phone. Okay.
It's going to be fun. But yeah, make sure to tune in next week for that. If you don't already, please go and follow, at least follow. We're not saying you don't have to give us any money, but go follow Dragonmount on Patreon. That's where you'll see a lot of the other extracurriculars that we do, be it movie nights, the book club, and the video game servers that we run for Patreon followers. So if any of those things sound like fun, you should go and check out the Dragonmount Patreon for that. And I should have the link for it ready, but I didn't. So I will share it in a second. But Crystal, do we have Avatar Last Airbender questions? And I'll stop looking at chat again in case anyone wants to.
No, they put in Rapunzel created the Google form, so they've all been in the Google form. So you're fine. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna go the ones from the panel this weekend, and then I'll go back to the ones we submitted. So hold on, I gotta find my document. Okay, this is a gimme. We're gonna start easy. Okay. So which air temple is Aang from?
Which one is he from?
Oh my gosh, I stumped you already.
But see, this plays into my Lisdexia because there's options here and they're normal. It's not, it doesn't have like a made up name. It's Southern Air Temple, Northern Air Temple. So like, I think he was from the Southern Air Temple.
Correct.
I only remembered that because I was like, okay, Katara and Sokka are from the South Pole. And he was near the South Pole when he flew away, and he didn't fly that far, so it had to be the Southern Air Temple. That's how I remembered which one.
I like how your brain. That's good. I like how your brain got there. Okay, so this is one from Aaron.
Okay.
What was Zuko's mother's name?
Oh my, she's never named in the series, I don't think. I did watch I read Aaron bought me for Christmas the graphic novel that the mom was in, and I know she's named in that.
So can I just give you some hints?
Yeah, give me a hint. What's the first letter of the name?
U.
Oh,
Her name is really similar to
I want to say
a very popular Disney villain.
Oh, Ursula, but it's not Ursula. It's Ursa.
Ursa.
It may, but I associate it with bear because Ursarin is a name that they use it for bears a lot in fantasy things. I think it's a Latin thing.
Reverse says she is named in the show.
She is named in the show. I don't remember them naming her. Oh, I know what episode it is. It's the flashback episode. Ozai shouts her name, and Ursa Major and Ursa Minor are bears. Yep. But Ursarin is another. I don't know what language. It doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. Avatar stuff.
Okay, so what is the name of the first Avatar?
Fuck.
I know these are hard. I just have to tell you that I left. Like, I thought I was gonna know at least like a couple of these things. You're making me feel a little bit better about myself right now.
I haven't watched that in a while.
We're gonna have to watch Avatar again, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again.
Oh,
I don't remember. What's give me the first letter again.
W. It's a very
Wanshu is the only thing I can remember. Which is but that's
it says Avatar 1 is what it says.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't. Wanshu is the owl from the.
He says his comment is a major K. Reverse his comment is a major clue.
It's a pun. Avatar 1 as in Avatar 1. Yeah, that's hilarious. I never put that together. If that is real, like if that really why they named him that, that's amazing. And like it deepens my love for this show.
That's hilarious. Okay, let me find one. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what this is. Okay, this is from Reverse. In what month was the Day of Black?
Oh, the Day of Black Sun. It's the day of the. Did they say? I remember them saying. It's got to be during the summer.
Yeah.
I know it's during the summer.
That is correct.
Well, I only got a couple of months to choose from, so I'm going to guess. Pick evens or odds.
Even.
August.
Yes. Correct.
That was a guess. That was a completely guess, though. I knew it was in the summer, but because I remember when they were in Wanshu's library and they were going over the things, and they had the constellation thing going around. They were like, it'll be the summer.
Good night, Glenn.
Later, Glenn.
All right. So this one's from the panel. They did a lot of like who said it things, which I think is really, really difficult. My answer for every single one of them was Iroh. That was not correct. But who said revenge is like a two-headed rat viper? While you watch your enemy go down, you're being poisoned yourself. The first clue is it wasn't Iroh.
It wasn't. I was going to say.
No, I was wrong. I was very wrong.
And is it Avatar or Korra?
This one is Avatar. Do you want me to here? I'm going to put it in the chat so you can see it, but I'll read it one more time. Revenge is like a two-headed viper. While you watch your enemy go down, you are being poisoned yourself. There we go.
It's not Ira.
Every single quote they had, I was like, that totally sounds like something Ira would say. I would not have gotten this one.
The only other person that I think would say something that deep is Aang.
Yes, 100%. Do you know, like, I don't even know the context of when.
I think he's probably talking to, I think they're talking about, no, I'm trying to think of something that, can't think of anything that is reminiscent of a two-headed rat viper, which sounds horrible.
Okay.
Does it have a rat body? Does it have rat head and snake body?
None
of that.
Body with a rat.
All of it is nightmares. All of it is nightmares. Any version of that is a nightmare. A two-headed rat viper. It sounds horrible.
Or yeah, can you imagine like a little rat with just like a snake
with snake heads, like a freaking chimera or like moth or whatever Rodan or whatever freaking monster from.
I know. What was it? It was happening during something else. I feel like. Yeah, it was happening.
Star Wars trivia can be ridiculous though.
Because, I would never.
Especially if they're like books are included, I'd just be like, never mind. I'm not.
Bye.
See you later. If it was just like general Star Wars questions, like how does this work, or like what ship is this, or something like, then yeah, sure. But if it's
have been ballsy enough to walk into that room with what I know, but I would not have raised my hand to answer anything. Okay.
So who stumped me so far from chat? Someone got me right. Juan, who did Avatar Juan?
No, that was from the con.
That was from the thing.
Okay. So this one's from your wife.
All right.
It says Aang drinks a juice made with bananas and what?
Onions.
Yeah.
Banana and onion juice. They remember.
So gross, you guys.
Yeah, it's so gross. It's the most disgusting thing. I have to try it now though because it's there. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll do it.
There is a big difference between red onion, yellow onion, and white onion. What does he use?
That's true. We have to watch. You know what? We have to check the episode to see.
Maybe you could do it with red onion. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's weird. Like I'll try it. We'll watch the episode and we'll see if we can see what colors the onions are if we ever see it. I think we only ever see the juice, but we'll see.
Okay. This one's from the con again. Hold on. I'm gonna get a good one from here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this was timely. From the movie that shall not be named, the movie series that shall not be named.
Aliza, so WTF Aliza, the TikToker that joined us for the episode of Avatar.
Yeah, that I showed. Yeah,
she's fantastic. She got a box in the mail from some company that was like doing Avatar merch, and they sent her a box, and in the box was banana and onion juice, and she said it was disgusting.
Okay.
She's like, I don't know what it is. It says banana and onion juice on it, and like the nutritional facts that it was banana and onion. But
would you cook the onions first? Or is it raw onion?
I think it's raw. I think it's got to be raw onion.
I don't think I could do it.
He wouldn't have cooked them. The guru would not have cooked them. Like he didn't look like he cooked the shit.
That's disgusting. Can't do it. Okay, but anyway,
that's my next
from the movies that shall not be named, name the actor who voiced Admiral Zhao.
Oh, you mean wait?
I saw him
from the M. Night Shyamalan movie. I
don't know. Probably, yeah. But who voiced Admiral Zhao?
So from the.
But I saw him this weekend.
Oh, the actor who voiced him. Oh yeah, Jason Isaacs. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't remember who played him in the movie. I remember the guy from. The Walking Dead played him in the show, the live action show.
Who?
No, it's not The Walking Dead. He's from something else. It's not the guy from The Walking Dead.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's not The Walking Dead. It's something
else. Hold on, I closed mine. All right.
Doesn't matter.
Let's see.
What did I think of him? He's famous and you would recognize him, like if I showed you just a picture of him. Ken Leung is his name.
Ooh, okay.
Anyway.
This is a good one. Who's this from? This is from Aaron too. Aaron has much knowledge. Which air temple is upside down? So, it's not the southern. You can just take that one off.
I don't think it was the northern either. I don't think it was the northern. There's no Avatar. I'm gonna guess eastern.
No.
Western. It's western.
Yeah, it's the western.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to remember where they were prior to that, but I couldn't place it on the planet. Like there's a lot of locations like that. Like they go to locations, but they don't really say exactly where they are.
Okay, so I have to say I would have gotten this one had this been at the trivia. It was not. It says how many stomachs does Appa have? It's 5.
It's 5. Yeah. You had 5 stomachs. Yeah.
5 stomachs. Yeah, that one I would have.
You'd be hungry too. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you one more.
That's the bison part of them because cows have multiple stomachs.
Yes.
AKA bison.
This is also from your wife. What bending move did Aang invent?
Oh, the ball. Would you throw?
I threw my phone. That was what I threw. I was trying to put it on the stand and I threw it. It was the air scooter. Yeah.
The air scooter. Yeah, the ball that he floats around on, and he teaches everyone how to use it, and then they all kick him out of their friend group because he's the Avatar and they're mean.
Yeah. Do you want any more?
Yeah, give me one more and then we'll call it a night. Thank you, everyone, first of all, for hanging out and sticking with us through our nonsense. Fun.
These are difficult.
So give me a difficult one.
I don't even know who this person is at the answer, but okay. So it's another quote. Who said, "New growth cannot exist without first the destruction of the old"? But again, couldn't Iroh have said that? It's not, but I feel like that could have been him.
No, I remember this.
Do you want me to read it again?
No, I could hear it in my head. I want to say it's Kyoshi.
Or my other quote from Kyoshi: "Only justice will bring peace."
Yeah, I would have known that was Kyoshi. I thought I can. Maybe that's what she says when they're like she's cycling through the avatars when he's asking what he should do about Ozai. So you said you didn't even recognize the person who this is? Yeah, then I got no idea. Who is it?
I don't think maybe I should, and I don't.
We'll see if chat knows who it is before we go. Azulon? Is it Azulon?
So it's gonna be Legend. It's gonna be Korra.
Oh, it's Legend of Korra. Okay, then let me think then. Say what's the quote again?
One more time. New growth cannot exist without first the destruction of the old. I looked up where it was from, and yeah, it says.
Oh, I know who it is. I don't remember his name. It's the bad airbender.
He quotes this to explain his anarchist ideology and his efforts to destroy the 4 nations.
Yep. What's his name start with?
Z.
I want to say ear for some reason.
Yeah, it's Zaire.
Zaire. Yep. Zaire. Yep. He's an anarchist.
I know when they described him as an anarchist, I knew who that was. I just didn't know that was his name.
Anti-establishment. He's he's one of the people that discovers he can airbend when the spirit world does its thing again. That was a really cool story arc. All the different weird benders, like we have the lava bender again, and the
I've only seen
Sparky Boom Boom Man
one time. That's something I would definitely rewatch. I feel like we put it on this list a couple times.
And if you like steampunk and like noir type stuff, Korra is right in there with that because Korra is very steampunky, very noir. It's nothing like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it is great. I loved Korra. A lot of people didn't like Korra. I mean, most of them were neckbeard dudes that just don't like women being anything. Powerful. But I liked it a lot.
No, it's good. It's great. I just haven't watched it more than once.
Yeah, it's not the same. And I've only watched it a handful of times. Like it just doesn't. Avatar: The Last Airbender is like a warm blanket for me. Like I could put on any episode and it makes me happy. Even the Leaves on a Vine episode. Like, because the rest of that episode is so great. Like watching especially I feel like that episode is.
Don't spoil anything.
Oh, for Avatar? Oh yeah, I won't
Okay.
say anything specific. But I mean, the episode is about Iroh, and like most of it is Iroh walking around doing stuff. But like the interact once you know what that episode is, once you've seen it, when you go back and rewatch that episode, all of the things that he's doing throughout the episode, just it hits you so much harder. Like it makes you sadder a little bit, but it's also like, oh wow, that's so nice. Like this man.
I was explaining that was the first time I think I'd cried on the rewatch, because that was the one I reacted to live, was that show.
That's a rough episode. And one thing I love to remind people right after we watch that episode is Uncle Iroh is a war criminal.
Yeah.
Yes. Like he is some of the worst in the shit that he did when he was younger. When he gained the name the Dragon of the West. First of all, he hunted down and killed most of the dragons. Yep. Then he is the person that laid siege to Ba Sing Se for over a year and killed numerous people. Like he was a bad dude, and then changed his ways. If you're a big fan of Sanderson and you've not seen Avatar, or if you just haven't made this connection, he's a lot like Dalinar from Storyline Archive. He's very much like the character of Dalinar from the Storyline Archive. Like it's almost a Zuko Dalinar, like Zuko and Iroh are a lot like Dalinar and Kaladin, right? Kaladin? That's his son, right? No, Kaladin is the bridge guy. Adolin is his son. Wow, that took me a second. I had to go through.
I don't know where you put. The
little man that looks through all of the filing cabinets. Like it took him a second to find that, but it's because it's been a while since I've read a Stormlight book. I love
watching people do that. Just like the look.
There it is. My mind palace is the messiest back room of a library.
No organization
whatsoever. It's just that little guy knows where everything is. Don't move anything because then he won't be able to find it. But I trust him, and does look a lot like the leprechaun from Lucky Charms. I don't know why. That's who I imagine. I'm sorry. That's who I imagine in my head. Lucky the leprechaun from Lucky Charms, except a little dirtier and older looking. Like it looks like he's been in there a while.
He's got to dig through the piles of.
Yeah, it's more like Looney Tunes Animaniacs-esque, like when they pull out the filing cabinet, it's 10 miles long. Yeah, that's usually what happens in my head.
Like the end of Raiders.
Yes, like the end of Raiders. Yes. Oh man, Indiana Jones. I love. It's another one of my favorites, Indiana Jones.
Sorry. My gosh, that was another cosplay that we saw.
Indiana Jones.
We were in yes, it was Indy and his dad in Short Round. It was like, and I wondered, like, we were wondering if it was like a dad, a grandpa, and the kid. It was like walking into one of the panels. So it was really.
That's
cool.
Amazing. I hope Ki Hu Kwan, the guy that played Short Round, who's now coming back into acting in the last like 5 or 6 years. I hope he goes to a convention at some point and sees people cosplaying his character from that movie, because he had a tough time after that getting work. A lot of Asian actors had a really tough time getting work in from the 80s all the way through the early 2000s, and he gave up acting for a long time. But I'm glad he came back to it, because he was fantastic in everything that he's been in. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. He was in Zootopia 2. He was I forgot his character's name. His character has like a normal first name, but his last name is DeSnake. D-E
Gary.
Gary DeSnake. Yeah, Gary DeSnake.
Like Gary DeSnake stuffed animal around here somewhere.
That's fantastic.
That's another if you haven't in our house.
Even if you're an adult with no kids, or kids are older or whatever, if you haven't seen Zootopia, watch Zootopia, especially and then Zootopia 2. So good. He really is delightful. I love him. I love seeing, especially if you Google Hui Kwan and Harrison Ford, if you Google their two names and just look at all of the meetings they've done since Ki has been an adult, and back in Hollywood again, it's fantabulous. The two of they have a really good, obviously a close.
One of my favorite words too, Tom. Fantabulous.
What? Fantabulous. I say it all the time. All the time.
It's great.
It's not surprising that you and I have similar friends. Anyway, reminding everyone, next week we're going to be hanging out with Adalorna and Rebecca Sadai of the North Harbor podcast. And if you need directions to North Harbor,
no, you don't.
No, you don't. For those who don't have their links and stuff saved already, here is a link to their website where you can find their, or a link to their podcast, whatever. Oh, but that's a Spotify link. We don't like Spotify anymore, right? Spotify's bad now because they support ICE and those terrible people. So screw that Spotify link. Follow them through Instagram. Yeah, forget about the Spotify link. I posted their Instagram there. Make sure to follow them through Instagram, and don't give Spotify any of your money. Anyway, anything you want to add, Lanfear?
Subscribe.
Right. I always forget to bring that up.
I'm trying.
Click the button, do all the things, hit the bell, like, subscribe. If you have already done that, share us with a friend or a family member who you think you would like to subject my face to.
One of us.
We can softly, send us to someone who you would like to become a Wheel of Time fan. Mm-hmm. Isn't one yet, but is a Star Wars fan.
Yes.
This is the doorway. We'll get them in. I'll do leave it to me. I'll do it. Just give me a heads up and I'll get them in.
Oh. Yeah.
We'll make them one of us. Yes, thank you, Reverse. And I think that's all we got, right? That's all the news for this week.
We still don't have a date for the author interview for Black.
Yes, I did email his assistant and I haven't heard back yet, but they did say that I'm going to make sure it happens. So whether they did originally say that he has time in April and we could do it in April, but they never gave me a date. And I emailed them like a month ago, but they haven't replied yet. So I will make sure it happens. So don't
now
worry.
Your job is to continue to bring the good people. Like, we got you. Now you got to keep.
Now your job is to bring at least one more. Just one. You don't have to go crazy, but like if you want to, feel free. But one more. You got to keep Wheel of Time going.
Yeah.
Like, not that it needs much help, but I want to see maybe in 10 more years another.
But it has to be the good people. Like, they are still statistically the best of the people.
It's true. And just in case anyone's confused where we heard that.
Okay, that's 100% what I thought of. I was like, oh God, we're turning into like multi-level marketing here.
A little bit. But we're not charging anyone anything.
It's true.
And you could, oh man, I forgot that I had this video still in here and it just makes me happy. So I'm going to play it for no reason. That was what happened when Aang showed up to, was it Kyoshi Island the first time or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was fantastic. I love that show so much. It's such a good show.
It's a Watt pyramid scheme. That's right.
Hey, I'll take it.
You just get really cool friends, you guys, and a safe space to be.
It's true. And then no other fantasy book series will ever weigh up to it. Is pretty much what happens.
It's true.
That's what Erin's friend who got her into the Wheel of Time in college, that's what he told her. She was like, what do I read when I'm done with this? And he was just like, this again.
Again and again and again, because you will always find something new.
Yeah, if you love the Wheel of Time, it's hard to really love another high fantasy series. I've found. I'm curious to see what y'all think. But yeah.
No, I agree.
All right. Anywho, say goodnight, Crystal.
Good night, Crystal.